Good evening.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening, Aman Gar Neeraj Bisht. Yeah. Good evening, SSV. How are you?
I'm good, sir. How are you?
Fine, fine.
Good evening,
I
sir.
think good evening, Neeraj Bisht. First time we are meeting Neeraj. First time, no? Or
Yes, sir.
second
First.
time? First
The
time.
first time.
You are from which place?
Sir, I am from Almora, Uttarakhand.
Almora. Where is it?
Sir, Uttarakhand.
Oh, Uttarakhand. Acha, I think our SSV must be knowing about Uttarakhand and all that. Good. Yeah. Your interview is going to be on 20th SSV.
22nd, sir.
22nd. Very good. Very good. Yes. What factors are more important for us for our country as it is in today's context? What are the factors that are very relevant or more important from government angle, from the angle of businessman, 3 from the angle of common man?
Okay. First, from the angle of government. So, first factor is the geopolitical situation that we are in. We have troops from China entering into our border, the Russia-Ukraine war affecting us, the Sri Lanka crisis, the floods in Pakistan. So this is a major concern on the government level. And second concern is of the inflation, which was going downwards, but in August it again started increasing. Then for businessmen, the major concern is that they have to shift their businesses from traditional practices to practices which reduce global warming or which are more digital friendly, so that they are more able to comply with the rules and regulations which will be coming further. For the common man, the main concern is regarding inflation only, because inflation is increasing and it is festive season, so people like to spend more at this time, so they will be getting credit, but because of inflation the credit will be expensive at this time.
Yeah, right. Only now, next point that came to my mind is about but you said that Sri Lanka problem, Pakistan problem are a major concern for our government. Do you think it is right? Government, true. Sri Lanka government is contacting our government, and our government is giving lot of aid to them. That sort of work is going on. But is it a cause of concern for the government, or a sort of say helping measure that government takes towards other government? I don't think it is a botheration. The one you said about China entering into our country, that is really a botheration. How will you look at it? What is your view on this?
So that China entering our boundaries is a problem, but from China we are also getting some positive thing, that is their economy is not at a good stage. They are still in the clutches of COVID. So we have the market share which China uses to import or export. So we have that market share. We can do trade with those countries right now. Sri Lanka and Pakistan are not a major crisis, but there are concerns regarding to the geopolitical situation.
Oh, that is the point I wanted you to stress. I wanted you to stress those two are there. For example, Bangladesh crisis, everything is there. Neighbors crisis is not our crisis. Correct? So that way, I mean, that is okay, fine. Now, please tell me, you were talking about crisis and all that, and our government is also taking lot of steps for that. What did our Prime Minister do in the recent past few days? Geopolitical
Regarding
crisis. geopolitical crisis and all. Yeah.
Yesterday only, our Prime Minister went to SCO meeting in Samarkand, Uzbekistan. There he held meeting with the member and observer countries and also a separate meeting with the Russian President Vladimir Putin, showing concerns regarding the Russia-Ukraine war and saying that the war is not the solution or answer to everything.
Good. And you can also add about his. Has he met Z? He has not met Z, no? Has it come?
No, sir, he has met him.
He has not. So you can mention about that he's going to meet Z, and I think he met some Turkey, some person and all. Whatever details are there, उसका बारे में पढ़ के मन में रख लीजिएगा. वो बोलने से बढ़िया होगा. Good. Very good. Now come to E.C.G.C. Why should E.C.G.C give priority for SSV?
Okay, sir. E.C.G.C is a officers only organization. So I have an officer that I'm good at time management. I'm friendly with people, so I will be able to get good business for the organization. And I am patient, thus I will be able to help the customers regarding their doubts and anything regarding their policies and claims.
Tell about the world order. I don't know why they have asked this question. What is the answer we can give for this? What is the points you will give under world order? What is that? What is the
Sir,
present world order?
Okay, recently India surpassed UK to become the 5th largest economy.
It tells about economy. Very good, very good. Yeah, tell me about that.
5th largest economy in the country. So first is USA, then China, then Japan, then Germany, and then India at 5th position.
Good. So it is mentioning about that. That is okay. Now, can you please tell a few points about India's exports and imports?
Okay. Recently, the data regarding the July to August 2022 trade came from the government. So during this phase, our exports were of around $192 billion. This is increased as compared to the same time in the previous year, from April to August time only. Our services exports have also increased during this time. The major exports that we did is in the engineering, petroleum products, organic and inorganic chemicals, drugs and pharmaceuticals. And the product that we imported are petroleum, crude oil, coke, coal, electronic goods and machinery, electric and non-electric.
Next question. What is the definition for micro, small, medium enterprises, and what steps government is taking to bring MSME into export sector?
Okay, sir. First, for the micro enterprises, the limit is that their paid up capital should be up to 5 crore and turnover should be up to 50 crore. For micro, it is the paid up capital should be 10 crore. The turnover should be up to 50 crore. For medium enterprises, the capital should be up to 50 crore and the turnover should be up to 250 crore. These are the new definitions for the MSME industries, and the government is taking.
There is no question of capital or and all that. Micro industry definition is investment in plant and machinery, not a question of your capital. Investment in plant and machinery is up to 1 crore and turnover less than 5 crores. That is micro. Small means investment in plant and machinery less than 10 crore, turnover less than 50 crore. And micro, small, medium. Medium definition is investment in plant and machinery is less
50
than
crore.
50 crore, turnover less than 250
crore.
crore. Yeah. And what steps, I think this question, will you be able to answer? What steps government is taking to encourage MSME also to come into export sector?
Sir, first of all, providing them risk. Recently, E.C.G.C increased the percentage cover that it gives to the small exporters. Now the cover is increased to 90%. This was the recent measure by E.C.G.C.
There is one. Apart from that,
Apart from
So-
them, government is creating a platform like ONDC, Open Network for Digital Commerce, so that MSMEs can onboard easily and they have a digital platform for their products, providing them GI tag and one district, one product tag, so that the exports are recognized outside India. They have a brand value.
it was easy for me to ask question, but I don't know how to answer this. That's why I was just saying. Yeah. Government taking measures to help MSME increase exports. Prime Minister Modi, July 1. Prime Minister Narendra Modi said his government is taking measures to help small businesses increase exports and is framing new policies that will help. I will give the link for this in our Telegram page. Kindly go through this. Don't believe this only. Search from different angles. Not only MSME, other industries also. What steps government is taking.
Okay, sir.
That will help you get more questions, more ideas. Very good. Next is, what do you understand by mortgage?
Mortgage. Okay, mortgage is the term referred to when I take a house loan, then my house is mortgaged by the bank. The possession is with the owner, but the of papers are kept with the bank.
House is mortgaged to the bank, not by the bank.
Okay, sir, to the bank.
To the bank. Okay. What is hypothecation?
Hypothecation is done of stocks or shares. In this, like if I am a businessman, then there will be hypothecation of stocks by the bank.
Hypothecation of stocks is correct. I don't think whether you can say shares. Shares are not, they are charged, but they are not hypothecated.
Okay,
No,
sir.
why I am coming to that? They have asked a question. How do we calculate drawing power for SME loans? I have worked in a bank, but even then I am not able to get a direct answer for this. What is it that, because I have circulated all these questions to you earlier, correct? Yeah.
Yes, sir. The
What
profile was a banker.
Yeah.
The person who had this interview was a banker.
Acha. Oh, he was from State Bank. Correct.
Yes,
He
correct,
was
yes.
with State Bank. Then it's okay. We can leave that question. So this is going to be your first interview with E.C.G.C.
Yes, sir.
Good. What are the other places you have done interview earlier? Any
Sir,
public sector?
PO. SBI PO.
Oh, great. Why could you not clear SBI PO? They will embrace you like this. I know.
Sir.
Don't tell me the answer, but be ready for this. Okay. Good.
Yes, sir.
I think your subject is MSc Mathematics.
Yes, sir.
Can you tell me what are RRBs?
Regional rural banks, they were established with the intent to provide the rural people to enter into the banks and get more comfortable and familiar with the banks. It was made with the objective to merge the concept of commercial bank and cooperative bank.
Good. Explain why customer service is more important for an organization.
Okay. Any organization is the basis for existence of any organization is because the products or services they provide are required by the customer. If the customer service is only not good, then then the customer will give bad feedback, and they'll spread word of mouth that the organization is not doing good, and it will not be good for the business. So customer service is very important for every organization.
But now, tell us about the recent happenings in United Kingdom.
Okay, recently election took place, and the
This I don't know whether you are telling it only here or whether you will do it there. ये okay बोलते हैं ना, उसको avoid कर दो. When you watch the video, you will understand. Every question I ask, immediately you say okay, and then you start answering it out of your mannerisms or practice. So be aware of that. Yeah. Now, tell the happenings in UK.
the electoral process took place. The competitors were Mr. Rishi Sunak and Mrs. Liz Truss. Mrs. Liz Truss won the election, and she is now the president of UK. Sorry, Prime Minister of UK.
Good, good. Then what else happened?
Recently, India overtook UK to become the 5th largest economy, and Queen Elizabeth has died recently.
I was having that in mind. You came to that later. Good. Top exporting and importing countries with India.
Okay, the countries to which we export most is USA, China, UAE, Hong Kong, and Germany. From the countries we import most is China, USA, UAE, Saudi Arabia, and Iraq.
Top exporting and importing commodities.
Top exporting commodities are engineering goods, petroleum and crude products, artificial jewelry, organic and inorganic chemicals, drugs and pharmaceuticals, ready-made garments of all textiles, cotton, rice, etc. Importing commodities, we have petroleum, crude oil, coal, coke, electrical goods, machinery in electrical and non-electrical, fertilizers, etc.
Good. Who is Adani?
Okay, Mr. Adani is in news nowadays because recently he acquired Ambuja and A.C.C. Cements, and he was the second richest person according to the list, according to the Bloomberg's list, surpassing every other Asian and also Mr. Bernard.
Second richest person in the world. World, आपने omit कर दिया. That word you did not tell.
Second richest person in the world.
Yeah.
Okay. His major businesses are in renewable energy, transmission, now in cements also.
Have you heard this term, national logistic policy? What is that about? What is national logistics policy?
Sir, government is trying to make a policy, one integrated platform, so that any kind of logistics, like from airways, roadways, railways, everything is done through one platform only. Because our logistics costs are very higher as compared to the developed countries. So government is trying to make one platform to reduce that logistics cost and provide better cooperation between the roadways, railways, airways, and all these modes.
Some steps are being taken today, birthday of our Prime Minister, to give a fillip to the country. I think you might not have read this. It has come in today's newspaper. It has come in today's newspaper. 1 minute. Yeah. National Logistic Policy. I read the synopsis. That is, please read the synopsis only. It is very small. I can't. Please read this.
Announced on Saturday, the country's much-awaited national logistics policy NLP is aimed at facilitating seamless movement of goods across the country. The new policy will bring in an integrated and tech-enabled approach to logistics operations to bridge the efficiency gap.
Good. Correct. Correct. This is what you also said. This is what you also made a mention about. It is correct only. Good. Now, next question for you. Tell me about your state.
Uttar Pradesh.
Yeah.
What about business or any
No, no.
recent news?
See, question is same. Question is same for everybody. 5th class boy, 12th class boy, graduate, postgraduate, minister, ससुराल, किसी को भी पूछने से भी यही क्वेश्चन आएगा. लेकिन आपने what is more important in your view that has to be told. For example, people of your age and your experience and all, you must talk about economy, business, some reference about politics. That's all, or about education.
Okay.
So you prepare on those lines and you must be able to do that nicely. Good.
Okay.
Now, what are the qualities required for an officer in our E.C.G.C?
Sir, first of all, the person should have good communication skills because the executive officer will be directly handling the customers regarding policies and claims. He or she should be able to manage the work, good at time management and work management skills, and friendly with people.
Good. Next question is, recently there was a news about political parties and election commission. What was that? And
Sir, election commission has
yeah.
Declared some companies as invalid because they were not active since many years, around 6 to 4 years. So around two, I don't know the exact number, but many parties were removed from the list of a political party by election commission.
No. Now you said parties. Earlier you said companies. In your tension, you said companies. And I think they told some parties, 800 plus parties, 864 parties or so, they were de-recognized because they have not participated in an election during the last 6 years. Okay? Yeah. What are your hobbies?
Sir, I like reading non-fiction books, doing yoga and exercises.
Good. Which date is celebrated as International Yoga Day?
22nd June. Now 21st June.
Suddenly, I am not remembering the dates and all, but this one suddenly made me feel there is some mistake. It's okay. Good. Give examples of anti-competitive practices by Facebook.
Sir,
I don't know. I think this question may not come to you. Why this question has come to this boy or girl? They started with this is somebody else, who was actually he is an engineer. He went into that Krishna movement. Later on, he shifted to family life, and then he went for interview last year with Bengaluru. There they asked this question. Doesn't matter. No need. Please tell me this question you must answer. What is deemed export?
Deemed exports. Sir, I don't know about this.
Well, I think I cautioned you about this earlier also. Once I asked this question, yes or no?
Yes, sir, but I remember something, but I'm not sure that is correct.
You are not able to make sure that you are remembering it correctly. Correct?
Yes,
but
sir.
ये थोड़ा पढ़ने से अच्छा होगा. Deemed export. Deemed exports. Deemed export as the goods manufactured in India, transported locally. That is, they do not leave India. Deemed export basically means that the supplier may receive payment for this transaction in either Indian rupees or convertible foreign exchange. So you please go through this. I am giving the link in our Telegram page. Good. Any other question should I ask you? What is the difference between State Bank and E.C.G.C? And what is the connection between E.C.G.C and State Bank?
Okay, the difference is that State Bank is a bank. State Bank of India is a banking company. E.C.G.C is a specific insurance company only focusing on export credit insurance. The linkage is that E.C.G.C provides bank insurance to banks regarding their loans to exporters. So E.C.G.C is also providing that insurance to SBI for their loan to exporters.
Fine. No problem. You have been able to tell all the hobbies. Kya bola? Reading books. Aska alawa kya bola? What else?
Yoga and exercises.
Yoga and exercises. How long do you do yoga every day?
Sir, 25 to 30 minutes.
Good. What is the advantage of doing yoga?
Sir, first of all, it feels fresh. After doing that, it feels good physically and mentally as well. And for physical and mental fitness, both it helps in both physical and mental fitness.
What is your father?
Sir, he's a mechanical engineer in rail coach factory, Lalganj, Raebareli.
You told me. Correct, correct. So railway के बारे में कुछ question आएगा? What is the latest train introduced? What is the advanced train introduced? What is the how many factories are there in our country for under railways? Something like that. What is integral coach? Integral coach factory किधर है?
Chennai.
Good. What is hot currency?
Hot currency means moving money. Basically, that means money which is globally moving around the world very fastly, or trade. No.
I perceive it differently. Let me see. What is known as hot money? Hot money refers to funds that are controlled by investors who actively seek short-term returns. These investors scan the market. But I was asking hot currency.
Yes.
I was asking, there it is hot money is I don't want. I want hot currency. I thought it is something to do with, say, fluctuation in value.
Okay. That is what is volatile currency, I think.
Hot currency is a term of the foreign exchange market and is a temporary name for any hard currency, HARD. Due to certain reasons, if a hard currency is exiting an economy at a fast pace for the time, the hard currency is known to be hot. I am giving you this one. This is actually IAS level preparation. IAS Baba. Just a minute. I am giving you. Yeah, I'm just giving economics question. I'm giving you this in our Telegram page.
Okay, sir.
Good. SSV, you did a good job today. No problem. But every day I will ask some question which you cannot answer. That ito jarur hota hai. However, your confidence level was good. Your communication was good. and I wish you best of luck for
Thank you.
the efforts you have taken in the last 2 months. You must be rewarded. God bless you. Any
Thank you,
questions? Any questions?
Sir, anything I need to work upon in these 2 to 3 days?
No, no, only thing is current affairs ko thoda update karke jao, because many times in interviews they ask based on what the old man, including myself, we read in the newspaper. Today I asked only whatever I read in the newspaper. You know, this some terminology I used, that is because of this. I came across this today only, and this terminology says Tamil Nadu Mercantile Banks to focus on physical platform network expansion. Understand? There only
Yes.
physical, they have explained about it. So I asked, this is how interviews go on. So don't worry, you can do very well. Best wishes.
Okay, thank you, sir.
God bless you. Again, my rating is 9+. No problem. But सब भगवान का हाथ में है, हम लोग का हाथ में कुछ नहीं है. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah, bye. I'll close this and come again, Neeraj. I'll close this and come again. Please
Okay, sir.
relog. Yeah, thank you.